Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. It's time for the Premier League, DK style. You love it. You love it. The boys are currently in practice right now. I think qualifying is going to get underway in about 5 or 6 minutes, something like that. We've just been on board with the referee. He's got bored this game. Don't know why. I love his livery. He was a busy boy last week, was he not? He was very busy last week. Let me know what that sounds like, boys. If the sound is good, I have been messing about with overlays and everything, as you can see. So yeah, still toying with it, you know, as it does. But last week, there's only a handful of drivers, but the grid is looking strong. Let's go through the order and we'll see who we've got on the field. Here we go. We got Luton Town making the debut in the Premier League, and in the back of Charlton there, who took 2 race victories last week. 2 race victories, currently sitting at the top of the Prem is Charlton, but I dare say Luton Town went 53 points. Comes in tonight, wants to make a statement. He is currently fastest in practice on a 1:45.3. Then we've got Forest, who was in the mix last week. Referee issued him with half a second. Yes, he did. Forest currently sitting in 2nd place right now. But practice is one thing, qualifying is quite another. And then it was a fight between Charlton and Rangers last week, and Charlton coming out on top there. Let's see what Rangers can do. And we've got Notts County here making the debut as well this evening. Always nice to see new clubs in the Prem. Then we've got Leeds, had a good race, had a good fight with Arsenal. Did Leeds last week. It was a sublime little fight as well. And here is the referee, Mr. Drac Fury. Referee, we'll see if he'll be busy tonight. Silver Fox 40 is racing for Spurs. We've got Tottenham Hotspurs as well, you know, well-known Premier League team. We'll see if Harry Kane and Son can produce this evening. See if the attack is strong. And there's Arsenal currently sitting in 9th place so far, kicking up a bit of dirt there. And then we have got Liverpool as well, currently sitting in 10th place in practice right now. Not too bad. Let's hope he gets a better race than he did last week. He was down in 7th place for a majority of it last week. It was Liverpool. We'll see how they get on. And then we've got the gaffer himself, the lobby host, Charlton Athletic. Just sitting in the pits as you do. But we'll see what Luton Town can do. Coming with big voice. We shall see. Got 7 tenths over Nottingham Forest so far. Forest with a bit of a change of livery here this evening as well. It's not looking very nice as well. Looking very nice. Gaps will be different around here. Gotta be said, the gaps will be different around here. This is Dragon Trail Seaside. The chicane of death is out to play this evening. We'll see if the linos want to issue any penalties as you go through there. You clip a wing mirror in there, it's not going to do you any favours at all. Go 2x2 through there, it will wreak havoc. But I'm expecting a belter of a race here this evening. Gotta be said. Yes, Chalky boy, how are we doing, my friend? Chalk is in the stream, ladies and gentlemen. You love it, so you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I do actually like taking a break from racing and doing live comms instead. It is very good. I must do it more often. Must do it more often. As you do, is 4,000ths of a second quicker through there. As we come through negotiating the chicane of death. Oh, a little bit squirmish there. Survives that very well, did the Skybar. And there's Eno, he's right there. He's Sky Sports. Nice. Sky Sports are in the mix as well. We're getting them all here. We've got VAR, we've got Sky Sports. Where else can you get this? Where else? Nowhere. Only in the DMK Premier League. Yeah, you do. Oh, you love it. DMK, proudly sponsored by Sky Sports. Brought to you by VAR. You love it. Rangers though, we're hoping for better than last week. Had a humongous fight with Charlton Athletic on the last lap as well. I thought it was going to pile on the attack around St. Corby, but I think Charlton just had the edge. But we shall see. We have raced here before. I think everybody's raced here before, but it's looking pretty glim so far, should I say. Sure what the time of day is, but no. Then they're all #1 Pops, the Crawley manager. Was that Crawley? Can't quite see. He went too fast for me there. I think it is. Let me know in the chat. That's Crawley, isn't it? People joining all the time. Look at this. Handful last week. We've got a few in this week. The Premier League is filling up very good indeed. That's 12 in, chaps. That's 12. That is brilliant. We'll just see VAR recovering on the track there. Liverpool taking a rest. Sky Sports not going out yet. But Luton Town setting a trend here this evening. 45-3. Like I said. Oh, as he comes up towards Leeds there. That's the Scandinavian out the way of Leeds there. Not sure Luton and Gaffer would have appreciated that. But Leeds just getting him unsettled there. I think that's ruined this lap. I think that's safe to say ruined this lap. Nottingham Forest still 46-2. Not too bad. About 1.1 off so far. But he is 7/10 off after his clean up. Just got Sky Sports taking to track right now. We'll see what they can do. Let's go. Number 1 box. I want to get a glimpse of your delivery on the side there. It was very nice. Very, very nice. I'm sure he said it was Crawley. So yeah. We'll see what the Notts County can do as well. Not too bad. He's not too bad at all. Nice to have Silver Fox back. Raced with him many seasons ago. I've raced with him a few times. Nice to have Mr. Silver Fox back in the room as well. It's very good. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. I think everybody be looking for more points this season. If I do go quiet, I'm just having a slurp of my tears. You know, keeping the mouth moist. 9 milliseconds between Gwydion and VAR. He's still in pause mode. Liverpool in 9th. Going to have a bit of a battle on this evening. I dare say there'll be battles up and down the field. And in the midfield especially. Not separated by much as we go through. And then we've got Sky Sports taking to the track as well. We'll call this the camera car. Shall we say. And we have got a Silver Hyundai. Must be a non-league team. Must be a non-league. Let me know. Let me know. Don't be afraid to put any comments in the chat. Yeah, looks like a non-league. Must be a Sunday League team. But we shall see how he gets on. He's in with a whole host of big boys this evening. He's the non-league boy. But we shall see. It is 8:15. I dare say quali will be getting underway very shortly. But love to see how this guy gets on. The voice was big. Reckons he could close that gap. If he takes 2 wins and a couple of if he takes pole, win the race and the fastest lap, I have dubbed that the hat trick. You will get 3 points for that. I have dubbed it the hat trick. Yeah. And I do apologise for the tables. I put every driver name in, and it should have been manager and team. So I will rectify those. And here we go. Qualifying is getting underway, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes. Dragon Trail Seaside. There's no strategy involved here. It is all out warfare. It is all out warfare. Who will be the first? That is Liverpool, Luton are out as well. Rangers are. They're all coming out. Non-league are out. They're currently sitting in 3rd place as well. Eventually we'll go over the timing we need. I do apologise. Didn't do any onboards last week, but I'll try and get some onboards this week as well, especially through the chicane of death. So we've got Liverpool leading the train at the moment from Luton Town, Charlton, non-league, Leeds, Rangers, Sky Sports goes behind as well. So, let's see what Luton Town can do. Looking for big things here this evening. I dare say it's going to be pretty hectic, especially from Rangers as well. Going to sit second in the Prem. Need to get rid of that. Don't want to be hearing that all night. Let me just put it into silent mode as you do. Do not disturb. Thank you very much. Don't want that going off while I was streaming doing it. So let's get up the order. Luton Town up. Yeah, single file through here, my mate. You wouldn't want to tackle anyone going into there. And keep it pretty crisp. The linos aren't out to reprimand anybody yet. Luton Town in the slip, pulled right out of that straight away. Got out of it very sharpish as well. Did it not? You can just back out of that, get yourself a bit of room. But nonetheless, it is Jonesy leading the way, closely followed by Charlton and the Chalk. Charlton getting a good run down here, effectively turn 1, but it's not really a corner, is it? It's flat out in these cars and any cars. But Charlton then into turn 1, missed the apex, got second apex, good, closely followed by Liverpool and Luton. These are where the laps can. They are pretty bunched up, aren't they? They are pretty bunched up indeed. 7 minutes left to go. Just doing the first time lap now. I think dare say a couple of laps might be hindered here, but one may never know. Everybody's allowed to run their own pace, their own line. It's qualifying after all. There are no rules apart from the sensible rules. Get a penalty. Not allowed to overtake with a penalty. Got to lose it within a lap and off the racing line, more or less. You can defend with it though. If you're in the lead, defending from the line, you can defend with a penalty. There is no split strategy involved either. But tyre wear is on one, fuel wear is on one. Charlton run deep into that corner there. Now sacrifices corner exit speed there. Yeah, I think Luton Town to give up on this lap. You've got to find some space. He knows his quickest car so far. Charlton navigated that very well, as does Liverpool and non-league as well. Navigated that very well, but we'll stay with Charlton as they're going to be the first car over the line on this qualifying lap. I'm expecting low 145s, 146s from some of the faster boys. That Sky Sports firing themselves straight past non-league. They're not staying there, they want to get up with the action, see where it is. And what is that? So 146 from Charlton. But Sky Sports put in a lap of a 145. Nottingham Forest 145.9, just half a second off. Rangers 7 tenths off, 1.3 off the pace, 146.735. Charlton came in with a 146.7. Non-league coming in with a 147.1. That is good. That's Cantor coming in with a 147.7, and then we've got Leeds with a 147.8. And then we've got Liverpool 148.0. Going better this lap, going blue. Let's go Liverpool, let's go. Arsenal 149.2. The VAR has a 208. Might have pulled out of that lap. So ooh, what happened to Nottingham Forest? Have a slight little bit of a disconnect there, I would imagine. But yeah, that means he's got to go and reset that lap again. Not quite sure what happened there. There's Crawley, sitting in 10th. VAR in 11th. And Luton. The 205, he did abort that lap. We've seen it at the chicane of death. And he's got 4.5 minutes to go to get his flying lap in, but keeps catching traffic, although he's 9 tenths this lap. Navigating the lino row pretty well. I don't call it that, it's football themed, the lino row. I did used to call it the Reebok, was guaranteed somebody's going to clap that wall tonight. And that is Chalk coming in with a 146.3. There's 9 tenths off the pace of Sky Sports. Sky Sports setting the trend early on a 145.4. That's fantastic that. got to be said. That's a fantastic lap indeed. 9/10 off. Wow. $146 for Luton. 146.6 for Luton right now. 3.5 minutes to go. We did see quality in practice. He did do a 145, but he's in the top 3 already, making a statement. Is Minro Luton. Rangers trying to find a bit of space. Currently sitting in 4th, 1.3 off the pace, off the top 3. It's not like Rangers. Got a good attack as Rangers. And we've got the Minros there, the non-league boys. Currently sitting in 5th place. Would be a good return for the non-league boys there, sitting in 5th. And then Spurs, currently sitting in 6th place. It's not where they want to be. They want to push in for Champions League spots. Want to get in as a top 3. There's Spurs. There you are. They're moving up to 2nd, just 2.072 off the pace right now. 147.4. Notts County in 8th. Currently tracking Leeds, coming through the Lino row. Navigating that pretty well. Like I said, could use a bit more out, but he has got the overspeed over Leeds as well. Going into the final corner. From 2.2 off the pace, which is currently being owned by J.U. Charlton just coming in with a 146.1, and non-league going into 3rd spot with a 146 as well. The Notts County a 146.8 moves them up to 6, pushes the Spurs down to 7th. And then we've got Leeds in 8th, VAR in 9th, Liverpool in 10th. It's Chester. Where did I get that from? It's Chester. Chester FC in 9th. VAR down to 10th. Liverpool down to 11th. Arsenal. Ooh, they haven't been down the bottom end of the table for a long time, but currently sitting in 12th. 2.9, nearly 3 seconds off the pace. But it's Sky Sports coming in with a sponsorship. A 145.4. Got 141 to go. And anybody get close to that. 7/10 off the pace right now is Charlton. The Minros part-timers making a statement as well, currently sitting in 3rd place. Oh, Nottingham Forest are having issues here. Not quite sure what's happening down the Nottingham Forest end. Probably not used to being on Sky Sports. One may never know. And Chalk just moves out of the way of the flying Sky Sports machine. But who we got? We've got the non-league boys here. Looking for a couple of sponsors. Anybody interested in sponsoring the non-league boys? Currently sitting in 3rd place. 1.2 off the pace. But looks like he's had a good run here. Tyree just kicking in just a little bit. And he gets bumped down the order by Rangers, who had a good slipstream off that last corner as well. This is going to be the final lap for some. Who's going to get another lap? Somebody just did go purple there. Did Luton Town. Seems like he backed off, had a bad lap there. That's coming in as a 145.7 there from Luton Town. 145.7, just 3/10 off pole lap. He will get another lap. Bumps Charlton down to 3rd, Rangers down to 4th, part-timers down here in 5th. I think he's gave up on this lap. Just pulling out the way. Notts County move up to 6th, Spurs 7th, Leeds United in 8th, Chester in 9th, VAR in 10th, Liverpool 11th, Arsenal down in 12th. Wow, it's going to be a battle. Whoa, Forest got kicked. I know he got a few penalties from the ref last week, but this week's another week. Whoa, just see Luton Town getting a bit sideways there. He's pushing. He knows it's time to be out around this circuit. It is fast, it is a wide circuit. You need to hook it up though still. Time remaining on the overclock is 2:14. I think he's just Showing off now. Who's going to come across the line next? Let's get up the field. Who is it? That is VAR has given up. It's going to be Liverpool on the final lap. That's going to be a 147. Yeah, that is a 147. There's no more gains to be had there. See what Arsenal have got to offer. I think he's going to beat his personal best. That's a 150. Sky Sports have given up. What is this guy? Oh, he's already down on his time. That's a 154, but it's good enough for second place. A 145.7. Who is it? Silver Fox. Spurs coming in, but it's Jainho. Sky Sports leading the way as we head into race 1 here in the Prem. So it's Sky Sports on the right, Luton Town on the left, Charlton in 3rd, Rangers in 4th. Who's going to get it down into turn 1? We shall see. Just wait for them lights. And then it's kick-off time. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 lights. We're poised. We go. The Premier League kicks off right now. And it looks like a good start from Sky Sports. Luton Town tucking into the slipstream early on here. Got Charlton right under his rear wing as well. Got a gap already to Rangers as Charlton pulls out the slip. They go 3 wide down into turn 1. Sky Sports holding the inside line. Charlton looking around the outside. Luton holding on to second place as well. Ooh, that's going to be a tight fight. Inviting Rangers onto the back door. Spurs moving up to 5th place ahead of Chester. Made a few spots already. That's Notts County throwing one down the inside. Oh, the part-timers have left. Part-timers have gone. That was unfortunate. Chester down to 7th, Leeds 8th, VAR up to 9th. I'm not sure if there was an incident or not back down the order. I'm sure VAR will have a look at that. Arsenal and Liverpool 10th and 11th. See, Liverpool's having a nosedive down the inside here as we're coming through to the Reaper. See if Arsenal got an answer for that. Got the inside line, got a better run out of there as well, did Arsenal. Pushes Liverpool back down to 11th place as we come through Lino Road. Navigating that pretty well. Looks like everyone got through there unscathed. Lino's not having any of it today. Not today. But that's VAR and Leeds. I'm sure VAR will keep a close eye on that. As we have got Notts County making a move on Tottenham Hotspurs here around the final corner. Spurs around the outside, Notts County on the inside. I'm sure Spurs will have the better run down this straight here. One would imagine. Then you got Notts County, got the inside line for the kink. Spurs got the inside line for the second corner here. And that is Chester having around the outside of Notts County. VAR in the mix. They'll be watching this fight very closely, and he will be issuing penalties. He's not afraid to get his book out his bar. Silver Fox and Spurs up to 5th place. Aldo and Rangers, the gaffer, in 4th. Chester, Charlton, got to 3rd. And that is Luton Town has got that move done over Sky Sports. They'll be wanting to get that gap as wide as they can. Currently got the fastest lap so far, the 1:53.3. It is the opening lap. Luton Town leading the way from Sky Sports. And the camera car will have all the views as we come through Lino Road. See if Lino wants to catch anybody offside. We're watching for some late tackles as well coming in through here. Looks like they're navigating that really well. I think he just caught the lights there. Giving us a flash. He knows it was good. He knows it was good. Little deep there from Sky Sports. May the fight continue. 16 minutes to go. But it's last week's winner, Charlton, currently running in 3rd place. Closely followed by 2nd place last week, Rangers. We'll see what these two can do. And then we've got Notts County up to 5th. Closely tracked by VAR. Spurs currently running in 7th. Leeds in 8th. This midfield, or should I say mid-table, is going to be very interesting indeed. Oh, Forest have gone again. It's not playing nice, Forest. They're losing points on the rest. Leeds, remember, finished 6th last week. Looking for better this week because it's all over the back of Tottenham Hotspurs here. Which I do enjoy this part of the circuit. This part of the circuit is really, really good. It's fast and flowing. If you get it right and spot on, it is really, really good. But Leeds did it even better than the Spurs did. It's all over the rear end of Spurs. That attack is strong early on. Let's just hope we don't burn out in the second phases of this evening. But Leeds looking strong. Liverpool having a better race than last week. They're in the mix, currently sitting in 9th. And then we have got Arsenal in 10th. And Crawley in 11th. Let's go. 15 to go. A bit unsteady there, but it is Luton Town. Still having the fight with Sky Sports over TV rights, probably. Putting on a show nonetheless. Pulling a gap as well. What's the gap? 2.7. 2.7 so far. He's literally got 3 attempts at Sky Sports. As Luton Town went wide there over the rumble strips, kicking up a bit of dirt. Wouldn't have done him any favours from his exit. Will be a dirty tyre. Let's see if we can get on board. Won't it be an arse and not let me get on board? No. They couldn't even let me chat earlier. Oh look, we've got buttons now. We've got overlays and all that. Don't know what happened there. But here we go. Whatever it is. Gremlins GT Sport Fire. That's what it is. 3.2 the gap now from Luton Town to Sky Sports. This is going to be a tight finish. Charlton have got 1.2 to Rangers, who have got 3.4 to Notts County, who have got another 2 seconds over Spurs, who have only got 7 attempts to Leeds, who are certainly going well here. Leeds having a good race. VAR is side by side with Liverpool right now. And Liverpool getting that job done around the outside as we're into Lino Row. Let's see if the Linos want to get anybody offside here. All negotiating that really well. Everybody flying through at rocket speed. That was like walk mile an hour. That's what it looked like to me. But Crawley caught the back end of Arsenal here. See if he wants to drive him down the inside, which is where I would send one, but not quite as Arsenal run deep. That's going to give Crawley, oh, it's Chester. I keep saying Crawley, don't I? It's Chester. Where have I got Crawley from? I do apologise, man, mate. It's probably like, who's fucking running Crawley? That is 1.2 faster for Chester. And it's like 147.1. And up to 10th place. Puts Arsenal down the line here into 11th, but it's Sky Sports on a 145.0. We've got the move over Luton. Still 12 minutes to go. Forest still negotiating terms, trying to rejoin. Probably not brought the TV's money. That gap has come down though. Charlton are bringing that gap down. It is down to 2.6. But nobody's got pace. He used it at St. Quabi in his fight with Rangers, who has brought that gap down to 1.6 as well. So we know it's there. As they all negotiate this very well. Rangers getting through as well, no issues. That's not County going to get on through it. Negotiated that very well. Spurs still in 6. Leeds coming under 5 from VAR now, tracking Leeds. We know Leeds can have some dirty players, don't they? Remember their rivals back in the day? No? They was a dirty squad, weren't they? With the likes of Smudge and all that in the team. But managers is yeah, David O'Leary, I said it last week. Yeah. What a team that was though with Leeds. Had a right good squad back in the day. But they have took time out of Spurs, tracking him down in 6th, 7th and 8th here. Here you are looking around the outside into turn 2. Not going to quite get that done. Lost a bit of time to Leeds and Spurs. Just drops him down the order just a little bit. As Leeds have a look at Spurs, want to attack him down the inside. Spurs pulling out defence. You want to do it, you've got to do it the hard way, go round the outside, but he's going to try and go round the outside here. Would be a brave man to fire one round the outside here as well. Spurs trying to go all kinds of defensive. VAR are getting involved. They'll keep keen eye on this one as they look to make it too wide. Leeds not giving him any quarter here as he's on the back end of Spurs again. VAR there as well. We head down to the hill. VAR going to throw on down the inside of Leeds here. Also have a look at Spurs as we come through Lino Road. You want to keep it single file here. This is brought Chester right into play. The 9th was down the back of the field early on. Oh, VAR clipping the wall there. All negotiating that very well and coming through at speed. Fantastic. Leeds 8th. Chester 9th. Arsenal in 10th. Liverpool must have had a moment. Dropped down the order in 11th. But it's Luton Town and Sky Sports this evening who are running away with this 8 milliseconds. I can't even say how many seconds that is, but it's a 10th, 3 attempts under the break in. Luton Town put a little bit of a gap there, a bit of breathing space. It was more or less just bump drafting the way around here. But it's still Sky Sports with the fastest lap. 1:45.075 and a 1:45.246 for Luton Town. I did try, that's why I put my markers up here on the left, on the right hand side of my overlay, so things like that didn't pop up, but they still pop up and show through, but never mind. But there you go, we have got 8 minutes left. Tyreway just kicking in on the fronts, just under a quarter of a tank used at the moment. They will be getting lighter. The part-timers are back. The Sunday League Minrose. They'll be back in for the second race. It's Luton Town currently leading the way, closely followed by Sky Sports. They'll be all over this. Well, that gap has gone back out to 3.9 seconds to Charlton, who's got that gap out to 2.8 over Rangers. Certainly a different shadow of events here at Dragon Trail Seaside this evening. Gotta be said. Gotta be said. The Notts County on a debut. Currently running in 5th place. VAR has pulled a gap out from Spurs, who've just been dropped by 1.4. But a good run on your debut. Spurs in the DMK Premier League. Looks like Leeds are having a good run as well in 8th place. Fending off Arsenal. It's going to be 1-0 to the Leeds so far. Well, that'll be 1-1. I think Arsenal beat Leeds last week, so this will be 1-1. And then we've got Chester currently running in 10th place. Liverpool. Oh, the referee. Oh, he's been caught out. That is a VAR penalty. That's a slowdown as well. We will not be impressed with that. But as you were for Luton Town and Sky Sports, with all their fighting, you would have thought that Charlton would have latched onto the back. Now he's just dipped into the 1:45.7s. But that gap, I think, is just a little bit too big. 3.5 to Charlton. And then he's got 3 seconds to Rangers as well. So the attack not as strong right now for Charlton. Probably saving it for the second half. But we shall see. We shall see. 3.7. This is a big track. Anything can happen so far, but he's in the 145s. 146s for Rangers. Currently sitting in 4th place right now. He's got 6 seconds over Notts County and VAR. 2/10 slower this lap. That's probably down to tyre wear on the fronts of these cars. Although it is only times 1. Fuel is only times 1 as well. It's just to give the car a different feel while you're racing. You know, so as it eases off, it gets a bit lighter, it gets a bit squirmish. So, yeah, that's why we did that. Over 20 minutes should be good fun. And Notts County on the debut in 5th. Right now, top 5, not too bad either. VAR in 6th. Had a humongous fight last week on a Senquar beat. He was in the mix all night long. It was a fantastic race as well by VAR. Spurs on the debut currently sitting in 7th place. Would be a good result. We'll be down the order there on the reverse grid race. We'll be up the front. As well Leeds and Arsenal, which from 24 seconds off the pace right now. 27 for Chester, but he will start 2nd as it sits, and Liverpool will be on pole unless Forest are sat in the wings. They've got their rights to get on, then they will get on the front row of the grid as well. But it is Sky Sports still leading the way with just over 4 minutes to go. Just clicked over into the 4-minute window. And these two, no incidents yet so far, apart from the one that we've seen, well, we caught back end of Liverpool. But it's been a pretty good viewing here tonight. So far, so good around the seaside. The linos have not been out, not caught anyone offside, which has been good. But they're navigating that really well. Luton Town will just bide the time. They'll know when to make an attack, which looks like now. Down into the final turn. Who's want to go late or on the brakes? Hugs the inside line. Gets that move done over Sky Sports, but does have the slip Sky Sports down into turn 1. Bit of bump drafting going on. And that's a 145.2. for Luton Town. There's a couple of milliseconds faster than his previous, but maintains 1st place over Sky Sports. Wow, from 5 seconds now, that gap, 5 seconds from Charlton, who has got 3.3 over Rangers, down in the 146s now. Those Rangers currently sitting in 4th, we've got a 7-second gap towards Notts County. Fastest lap for Rangers are 146.262, and then he has died off just a little bit. 147s for Notts County, so not too bad. That gap coming down now by VAR. We've got 3 minutes to try and get into the top 5. There's only a corner away. Spurs in 7th place, 24 seconds off the pace right now. A pretty hectic first start, but he's being trapped by Leeds. The London derby is on 7th and 8th. It's a big London derby because Arsenal are there as well. Wow, not too far. The gap, what's the gap to Leeds is 1.2. So Arsenal certainly in the mix. Needs to be within half a second to get slipstream off any car around here. But it looks like Leeds is that bit closer to Spurs as Arsenal is to Leeds right now. So, don't know why I can't get any onboards, but yeah. Button bashing here. When we go into the break, I'll let the crack out and see what the crack does. Like I forgot my buttons on, the buttons have forgot me. But yeah. But negotiating the lino road, very good. No one's had an incident yet. Here comes Chester. Oh, I thought the lino was going to get him then, but he didn't. He didn't. Chester survives that. Scrapes the wall on the way out. Currently rounds out the top 10 as Chester. Liverpool back down the order into the 147s. He did have that penalty by VAR. Not being impressed with that penalty. I'm sure it was pretty soft. Seems to be on his own, but got a penalty nonetheless. But it's Sky Sports and Luton Town still fighting it out here. Nose to tail all race. Back in the 145s these pit. Putting on a show this evening. That gap over Charlton is now 5.1 seconds. Wow. madness here this evening around Dragon Trail Seaside. This is just how I like to see races, this close, this tight, this fast. It is fantastic. The Premier League on wheels, you've got to love it. Where else do you get Premier League that brings in Sky Sports, brings in VAR? What a mixed league this is going to be. As Luton Town look around the outside as we go through Lino Row, I wouldn't recommend it for those, but they're going to try and pull it off. This is going to have big cojones written all over it. Luton Town get that move done before the chicane. Wow, that was fantastic. That was a move and a half. That has got to be move of the season so far. Running the 2 races, that was freaking phenomenal, boys. That was fantastic, and it was all on Sky Sports. Wow, that was brilliant, boys. Absolutely fantastic. I can't believe I just witnessed that. I'm so glad I caught that. That was freaking phenomenal. But 5.4 the gap, and we are on the final lap. Charlton get an extra lap. Rangers will get another lap as well. Oh, they're swapping and changing again. These front 2. That Sky Sports taking their lead. He's had the limelight as Luton. But Sky Sports not letting them have all of it. We'll come back to that. We just want to get back down the order. See who's going to cross the line. VAR have crossed the line. Silver Fox 40 and Spurs cross the line. But it's Arsenal who get ahead of Leeds here, finishing in 8th place. Leeds will come home in 9th. Chester in 10th. Liverpool in 11th place. But it's Luton Town and Sky Sports News who are putting on a show this evening. And what a show it has been. One more turn around through Lino chicane. Sky Sports down the inside. Got the inside line, the faster line. Luton are going to have to put out a big defence here as we come through Lino Row. Has he got a defence? Sky Sports are all over him right now. The attack is strong from Sky Sports. They come through Lino Row again for the final time. Negotiating this very well all night. And they negotiated it well again. Luton defensive. Getting that defensive line early on. Will Sky Sports go for a switchback here? Down into the final corner. Hard onto the brakes is Luton. Holding the inside line. He'll be all over his rearview mirror. This is going to go right down to 4-3. This is a drag race. This is, who's going to get that? Oh, that is Sky. That is Luton Town coming home with the win there over Sky Sports by 37 thousandths of a second over 4.8 over Charlton. Rangers coming home in 4th place. Wow, Sky Sports from Luton Town putting on a show this evening. What a finish. Notts County coming home in 5th. Rounding out the top 5. VAR come home in 6th. Silver Fox and Spurs come home in 7th place. Wow, what a finish. What a finish. They put on move of the season and finish of the season so far. Wow. Wow. That's mad. That was mad. But it was good. But it was good. What a race that was. What a race that was. That was fantastic. That was really good. And I'm not sure what has happened here. Ah, there we go. Back in the room. Wow. So, oh, Forest back in the room yet. Congratulations, boys. That was phenomenal. We've got the Sunday League Min Rows in. The part-timers are in. The pub team football. Wow. I'm actually quite impressed. What a race, you damn right, mate. What a race that was. It was fantastic. I have seen 2x2 through Lino Row. That was fantastic by Sky Sports from Luton Town. What a finish. 37 thousandths of a second. Just separated first and second place. Wow. Can't get any better than that. Can't get any better than that at all. That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. Nah, Minro, you are good. You are good. You are good indeed. I do believe we have a little 5 minutes. Yes, yes, my mate. What a race that was. Side by side, mate, through the Lino Row. or the Reaper, the chicken chicane of death, whichever you want to call it, but as it's football themed, I call it the Lino Row. Nobody got called offside. Nobody got issued with any penalties this evening apart from Liverpool. So it's all about the reverse grid now. But Notts County putting on a show, rounding out the top 5 on the debut. Spurs was coming in as well. It was fantastic. Does it? Ooh, I would have to. I will recheck that. 29 milliseconds. Yeah, I'm not clued up when it comes to thousandths and tenths and things like that. I'm a bit thick when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not afraid to admit that. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out. VAR just letting me know that these checked the finish and it was 29 milliseconds. It's nice to have VAR on my side. But it was Luton Town and Sky Sports. Let's go and see who's get some practice laps in before our second race. And it is a Sunday part-timers. And a bit of a kick me out issue. I will do, my mate, I will do. I will do that right now, I will. We'll go and check, let's go and check results. Just as you do, where are we? You're right, 29 milliseconds was the difference between Sky Sports and Luton Town. 21:18, 3:18, 21:18, 3:47. Wow. Wow. Fantastic. Putting on a show. That was fantastic. Gotta be said. But it is reverse grid. Sky Sports. It is, mate. You're damn right. Blink of an eye. Can't even blink that fast. But that means Sky Sports and Luton Town will be back of the grid for the reverse grid race. We'll see if they can fight their way through the field as fast as they pulled away from it. With over a 4-second gap from Charlton. But Liverpool will start on pole position. There's Liverpool, be open for a good race. He's got to race his own, let everybody else race around him. Good turnout tonight as well, boys. Got to be said. Got to be said. All in it for the crack, as you do. Looking forward to tomorrow night. We have got the Group 3 team in Jones tomorrow night, which is commentated on by none other than the man himself, the legend on the mic, Mr. Dark Smoker. That will be live streamed over YouTube. And it will be POV'd by the sexy twat himself, D.90. That will be on Facebook. Be sure to check them both out. It will be fantastic. It will be good. We are at Suzuka GP for an hour after the 10 minutes of qualifying. And I'll mix it up just a little bit. But actually, I think the part-timer will start on pole. Am I right in that, Chalk? The part-timer, the Sunday League boys start on pole, followed by Liverpool. I do believe it could be. Because he had that disconnect in the first one. Just unfortunate that Forest couldn't get the TV rights for this evening. So it'll be a 0 for Forest, unfortunately. They were struggling to get in. Obviously it didn't come with the certificate of TV right notification, so they didn't get on. Everybody else is in, as is VAR. Leeds with that good finish as well. Just picked by Arsenal. They had a good battle. It's this guy here, Luton Town. Put on a show. Spurs had a good race as well, finishing in 6th place. Is it 6th, 7th place on a debut? Still a good run, nonetheless. I think a trophy McGann season. I last seen Silver Fox for it many over a year ago now. That. But yeah, nice to see Silver Fox in the room. Ooh, what can Charlton do? What can Rangers do? What can Rangers do? Down in 4th place. Where he finished. Not used to finishing that low down. Arsenal going for a bit of a better race. Manchester here. Number 1. Pops. Love it. Oh, I like that little sticker you got on the rear. On the right side there with that rear quarter. It was very good. Very good. But it's not kind of set the pace in practice too. 147.2. Half a second over the part-timer. Sunday pup team. Maybe on the front row of the grid. Yeah, side by side always, mate. It was fantastic. Honestly, mate, I'm glad I caught it. Glad I switched when I did. It was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It was really good. It was really good. Ooh, and it's a Sunday League team going purple here in Sector 2. He's taken the usurped Knox Cantec. Currently leading the way by half a second. Sorry, my own referee brought me a fresh brew. As I do in the DK 10 mode. A little bit. And he did as well. 146.696. The Sunday League team. That would have been good enough for mid-pack, that. But 1.2 off the pace. There's Luton Town showing intent again at 145.4. Ooh. Can he do it again? Can he do it again? There's no entry comp for anyone this evening. Unfortunately, it's just going to be a clean race and bonus points, fastest lap, and all that jazz. No one taking an hat trick here this evening. Best if you can get that in the first race. So pole position, fastest lap, win the race. We'll get you 3 points. And everybody's out, putting the finishing touches, getting a feel for the car again in the second time. In the second half of this race. See what VAR's got to say this evening. Only issued one penalty out this evening to Liverpool. We've got half a second. But Charlton will be hoping for a better race. Sky Sports will be all over it. Arsenal will be looking to get in the mix as well. Rangers just having their breath. Still in the locker room having words. As there's a part-timer has gone in. Chester still in as well. So, last minute words to their team. Biting down on the orange as you do. Can't believe this idea actually worked, if I'm honest. Oh, we've just had word from the ref. From race control as well. The race is starting. Everybody get on your toes, boys. We are off for the second half. Sky Sports will start in 10th. And it'll be Luton Town in 11th. What can they do? Putting on a show. 360 style point. Get those. You get a style point, my friend. Style point indeed. Race 2, DMK Premier League. Let's go. We're keeping a close eye on Sky Sports and Luton, but it is a Sunday League team there on pole position, closely followed by Liverpool and Chester and Leeds in the top 4. This will be fun. This will be fun. All the way down into turn 1. Who will come out of turn 1 and 2 in the lead and start setting the pace? There are 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, poised. We go green, we're away. That looks like a good start from Liverpool. Already got the run. Chester's in the slipstream as well. And the referee has done me no favours there. Even the cameraman has done me no favours. But that's Liverpool going to take the lead as we head down into turn 1. Leeds on the outside of the Sunday League. And that is Chester down the inside of the Sundays and not getting the nose done. But Liverpool still leading the way. All negotiating out very well as Chester go around the outside of Leeds. Up into 3rd place. To Leeds. Down in 4th. Sky Sports News already up to 5th place. That pushes Charlton down to 6th. Oh, that was a door bang. That's a foul, ref. Oh, I think Leeds got to win him for a slide tackle here. And Sky Sports clipping his rear end on his way through. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened to Chester. But Sky Sports up to third. Leeds having a fight now with Charlton. And they're close to followed by Notts County and Luton Town as well. That is Charlton all over the back of Leeds. We're firing down the inside here. Probably the best place to do so. And that, oh, that was Notts County causing all host of havoc there. Dan late on the brakes, went 3 wide into that corner. He hit Charlton. I'm sure VAR is going to call out a foul here. I would call that a foul. Which then Charlton had nowhere to go but hit Leeds as well. That was unfortunate. But Notts County, I'm sure the issues with the card there. Very, very late tackle that was. As Rangers look to come through the field as well. Throwing it down the inside of Charlton. All over the back end of Notts County. Unfortunately for Leeds, down here in 8th place right now. The Rangers up to 6th. Charlton down to 7th. And Notts County into 5th. Not sure that's where we would finish if VAR get involved. But Luton Town have got a bit of fresh air just in front of them now, as he's got his rival in front, just 1.1 the gap, but he's all over Liverpool and Sky Sports. Liverpool can do this Luton guy a favour, as he got a better drive out of there, get a run on Sky Sports here as well, currently 3rd and 4th, already on a lap 2. But it's the part-timer leading the way. He has got a 1.3 second gap over Liverpool Sky Sports, which sees Luton Town handing them down with a rapid attack. Sky Sports down the inside of Liverpool. Luton Town are going to try and follow Sky Sports through here. Down hard on the brakes, hugging every bit of curb as well. And they're going to go 2 wide again through Lino Row. Luton not afraid to take it around the outside of Liverpool here. A bit of door banging there. Oh, they finally got that one singled out, but Luton Town have got the attack on. They are on fire right now, Luton Town. The Sky Sports up to 2nd place, chasing down the part-timers. We can see Rangers as well going side by side with Charlton into the final corner for 5th place. Getting the inside line, getting that move done. Charlton will have to run. Notts County fired down to 7th place, but it's Charlton have got the run on Rangers. Notts County down to 7th, Leeds 8th, Arsenal 9th, VAR is in 11th place, Chester is in, VAR is in 10th, Chester in 11th, and it's Spurs down the order and some 22 seconds off already with 4 minutes gone. And he's got 9 seconds back off Chester, but that time's coming down pretty rapid. Seems to have got a good run out of the final corner, did Spurs. And there's a yellow flag up the road, and that is Chester. That is that gap coming down. Oh, put your boot on, lad, put your boot on, walk it out. Oh, the part-timer has gone. The Sunday leagues have gone. We're on again. The fight is back on. Sky Sports News against Luton Town. They're at it again. They're at it again. 1.4 the difference, 1.7 to the rear. Liverpool in 3rd place. It's a Champions League spot, but their Champions League spot is under threat from Rangers and Charlton. And these two are going to go side by side through Lino Row as well. They're very brave. Left all kinds of space there. That was great racing as well. Rangers and Charlton doing that. Oh, as Charlton clipped the wall. Rangers will have the overspeed here and getting that move done up to 4th place. Got the 2nd helping of slipstream, but Liverpool going to get Liverpool done down into the final corner. And Liverpool got an answer for the switchback. He's got a good drive out of that corner as Liverpool. Charlton got an even better drive as well with the overspeed all over the back door of Rangers now is Charlton. Liverpool want to go defensive. Notts County not too far behind either. But that's Liverpool maintaining 4th place. He's running with a faster pack now, is Liverpool. So he'll do well to hang on to the back of these. These are good wings to be under. But why these are squabbling along, this is Notts County now back in the fight. Back in the fight for the top set. Currently sitting in 6th place. Arsenal running in 7th. And he's got his rival right behind him in Leeds. This is becoming somewhat of a London rivalry already. VAR finding his feet. Must have had him on wrong shoe. Let's go. Spurs in 10th. Chester down in 11th. It's Sky Sports. And Luton Town all over again. Luton Town currently sitting on a 1:45.258 in the fastest lap. Why have I not got my speedos? There we go. I don't know what's happening with the setup, boys. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to look forward to the next 13 minutes to see what Luton Town can do about Sky Sports News. The fight is on. But the Rangers in 3rd place. Got that move done over Liverpool. It's Charlton's turn to have a look at Liverpool down into the final corner here. Got the inside line, or the apex. Got a better run out of here, right onto the back door of Liverpool. Charlton putting on the attack. Pulling away from Notts County just a little bit here for Charlton. It's unfortunate that we lost the Sunday League team and Forest not getting the TV rights to get in. That was unfortunate. Just as the race started, they got kicked. So, but Charlton down the inside there, forcing the issue with Liverpool. Liverpool hanging on though for 4th place. It's a better race from Liverpool, a better title challenge for Liverpool this season. But Notts County all over the back door now of Charlton. Let's see what they can do. Did have that nosedive down towards the Lino row. Somewhat dubious. VAR was nowhere to be seen. Speaking of VAR, he is catching the back of Leeds here. Not too far now, that gap is coming down. 1.6. Coming down a 10th, 2 at a time. And Spurs, fastest lap, 1:46.8. We know he's got pace, but he's had a 1:48 and a 1:47. So currently 11 seconds to VAR now, Spurs. And Chester, 5.9 off the back of Spurs. But they're at it again, side by side again. We catch him in the heat at the moment. Oh, just sideswipe Lino Road here. Hit the wall on the exit in Luton Town. That's given Sky Sports over a 2-second gap already. That will only get higher as we come down to the braking zone into the final corner. Oh, that was... Ooh. Whoa, Luton Town. Sky Sports did say we have got a rivalry going on here. We have got a rivalry going on. Just he was braving it out. Who wants to be later on the brakes? Who wants to get that turn in? You've got to get a quick dib-dab. Dib-dab. Unfortunately, Luton Town sacrificing the foul there. Clipping the wall on the way through. Then getting the wall on the exit. Puts from 2.7 off the pace right now. Sky Sports been sitting on a fastest lap of 1:45.032. We'll see what he can do over that 2.7 gap. Rangers 3 seconds behind. Charlton 2 seconds behind. Liverpool in a fight with Notts County. I can't remember the last time Liverpool faced Notts County, if they ever did. But they're here tonight, facing them tonight round Dragon Trail Seaside. Hoping to stay in the top 5 is Liverpool, but they're hanging on by a thread. Notts County looking to make a name for themselves in the Premier League this season. Currently in 6th, half a second behind Liverpool. Negotiated out very well. Did County running out very wide is County there. Don't think he's going to get that one done there either. No. Very weird line taken there by Notts County. Supposed to 2 on 2 off, and I think he's cut that just a little bit. We're getting 4 attempts through there, so negotiating that very well, clipping the wall on the way through Lino Road, all over the rear wing of Liverpool. The attack is strong from Notts County, pulls out the slipstreams, got the overspeed, It's going to be a last corner again. Seems to be a favourite overtaking spot. A bit of a door up. Not sure it was warranted down on the braking. Just forces Liverpool a little bit wide. Liverpool fighting it around the outside. Will not be giving up. Slowly dropping down the order. I dare say if he loses slipstream Liverpool to the car here, he might just get fired out of the back of the pack. Only 147s and 148s for Liverpool at the moment, but he's in a good fight here with Notts County. They're pretty evenly matched. It's Liverpool down the inside, getting that move done, cutting off all the apexes, going to make Notts County go again. See what Charlton can do over Rangers. That gap's come down 1.3, and that gap has gone up to Luton to 4.5, just over the crest. That's Charlton running it wide. Ooh, we have to be careful there, especially over the curb onto the dirt, and then coming back he has been known to spit you off and send you sideways. But the fight is on. These two are champions in other leagues, partners in one league, but there's no partnership tonight. It is Rangers versus Charlton here on the DMK Premier League, and we have got that gap coming down 1.9, 3 tenths slower this lap though, as we come through Lino Road. He did clip the wall on exit and then bounced across the track, clip the wall again, giving us a flash on your way through, as you do. You love it. The 2.1 just goes up as we went through Lino Road. It's Luton Town and Sky Sports 1 and 2. What have we got here? What has he done? 45.7 so far. We shall see. There's a bonus point for fastest lap. Tyre wear just coming into effect right now as we head on to lap 8. And we are just under a quarter of a tank of fuel as well, so the car will be lightening up and getting a bit unsavoury on the front. In the oversteer, understeer will start taking effect as well. Might want to use the curbs to pull you around. Does help as well. He's giving him the beans, his Luton Town. He's driving like a man possessed. It's down to 1.8. The gap is up to Rangers to 5.2, who's 8 tenths, just 8 tenths now ahead of Charlton. Driving like they stole it. Charlton pulled that gap out to Notts County 5.5. There's only 1.8 now, 1.9 ahead of Liverpool, who's got VAR tracking him down now. That gap has come down to 2.3. Arsenal sitting in 8th place have got their London rivals down in Leeds by half a second. Spurs now only 9 seconds down the road in 10th place. Chester in 11th place, only 5 seconds behind Spurs. That gap's coming down as well. Ooh, are we going to have a big finish here? A big finish to tonight's football? We shall see. As we just watch Sky Sports come through the chicane as well. Luton Town getting that chicane done as well. Lino Road not claiming any offsides today. No free kicks given. Might get a scraping by the boot, as we see Luton get, but that gap's back up to 2.2 now. Could be a little bit too much. It could be all that Luton need. 5 minutes left to go here in this race, and it's roles reversed. Sky Sports and Luton. Rangers now coming under fire from Charlton here. This is going to be Charlton down the inside, late on the brakes. Rangers not giving it up, fires it around the outside, maintains 3rd place. And closely followed by Charlton as well. Charlton will be all over the back of Rangers. This is different. This is what we've seen around Senquar beat. That Charlton had their legs over the Rangers, had a better attack and a good defence. Have Rangers got the defence that they need to hang on to this podium position here? As we go 2 by 2 through the sweepers. Looks like Charlton are going to drive it around the outside, but I feel Rangers will have a better cutback and have the run down and towards Lino Road. He's under the rear wing of Rangers. The attack is on. The defence is strong, defending already from Charlton. Going for the inside line, reinforcing Rangers to go round the outside. As we're coming to Lino Row here. See if these want to force it too wide here. 1.3 off, defending is strong. That gap is going up to Luton Town to 7.5 already as we come through line of row. Negotiating that very well. Oh, Rangers just clipping the wall there. That will not do him any favours. It will slow him down just a tad as we go into the 4-minute marker. But it's Charlton in 3rd place from Rangers in 4th. Notts County in 5th. And VAR has caught Liverpool and Chester have quit. They've left. They've been disconnected, unfortunately. Oh, Chester, unlucky. Unlucky. VAR tracking Liverpool. Did give him a penalty in the first race. The ride under the rear wing has been down to turn 1. Arsenal and Leeds in the background, still in a little fight of their own. See if he pulls out the slip, nosedive it down into turn 1. Liverpool will fire it round the outside. Use that rumble strip to pull you all the way through. Keep bar behind in 6th place. There's Arsenal, Leeds, 8th and 9th. Silver Fox got that gap down. The Spurs is down to 7.8 seconds. It's 7 attempts now between Luton Town and Arsenal with 3 minutes to go. Let the fighting commence. Let the fighting commence indeed. We're going to witness another epic finish here, ladies and gentlemen. With 2:45 on the clock. Down to 7.7. Needs to get it down to the magic 5 to get any chance to slip. Sky Sports already trying to go defensive, using all the circuit. And now it's down to 6, now it's down to 5. We will be getting a whipper slipstream here with Luton Town. A great way to make your debut. Sky Sports and Luton put on a show here this evening. That gap already 8.6 seconds. It's only half a second separating Luton and Rangers. Not Luton and Rangers, that's where I just come off these. Charlton and Rangers. It's 3 attempts now from Luton and Sky Sports. But Sky Sports got the defence because Luton Town are chomping at the bit. It's all out attack here. Let's get Diego Costa on. Let's get Mo Salah, Wayne Rooney, get them all. Let's go all out attack. Yes, mate, give him a flash. Let him know you're there. 33 milliseconds faster. If I got that one right. That's purple, better than anybody else. He is in a slip and he's jumping at the bit. These two certainly have to put on a show in these Group 4 Hyundais here in the Premier League this evening. 9 seconds the gap. Side by side again as we come through Lino Row. Sky Sports holding on here. Going to do it again. No, just going to go in single file, follow him through. We'll take the run though down to the last corner. He has got the overspeed through the chicane through Lino Row and navigated that really well. Look, he got a better run there, did Luton as well. We'll see if we get this, then we'll go back through the field. The Sky Sports going defensive from Luton. But Luton have got the overspeed. They have to go round the outside or break early for the switch. He's looking for that switch, getting the inside line, getting that move done. A little lean on Sky Sports there, but it's side by side again as we come over the timing beam there. It is Luton Town currently in 1st place with a lap to go. This is the final lap. And we're going to have a quick run through while these go on their parade lap. Are these two going to get another lap? Yes, they are. It's Rangers and Charlton going side by side as well. It is Notts County with 9 seconds on the clock. Are they going to get another lap? Yes, they are in 5th place. Notts County in 5th. Liverpool just clicking over the line in 6th place. VAR get through. So it will be Leeds coming home in 8th. Arsenal 9th. Spurs will come home for 10th place. But it's Luton and Sky Sports all over again. 29 milliseconds separated these two last time. 3 attempts separating them on the track right now. Wow. If this is anything to go by, 4 races left to go. it's going to be one hell of a season as Sky Sports look to go around the outside of Luton Town as we come into Lino Road. These are going side by side before and it looked like they're going to do it again. And they are side by side into Lino Road. Giving all the space to each other as well, but Luton Town just having the edge there. Exeter, that was absolutely spot on by Luton. Keeping that defensive line. Don't want to give him any quarter. Sky Sports is tucked up behind. I don't think he's got the run here, Sky Sports. I think Luton Town have got this one. He's got off a second. I think he's done enough. That is Luton Town coming home to take race 2, followed by Sky Sports by half a second. It is Luton Town taking the second race victory here this evening and the fastest lap of 1:45.3. Sky Sports came second. Rangers come home in third to round out the podium positions ahead of Charlton, who finish in 4th. And Notts County will come over the crest and finish the race in 5th place. A good debut for Notts County as well. VAR, I've got to say, finishing in 6th place. Good race and an exceptional race from Liverpool as well. A better race this time for Liverpool. Get in, what a comeback. Yes, my mate, that was a drive to survive moment there, my mate. Fantastic racing. That was absolutely brilliant. That is the fastest lap. Up 11 spaces. Driver of the night. After the little coming together and all that, and he made his way back, I will give it to Luton. Driver of the night to Luton. So yeah, that is the Premier League here at the DMK. I hope you've enjoyed that. We have got 4 races left to go, as our leagues are only like 6 weeks long right now. I used to run 10 weeks, but it seems to get a little bit long and a little bit dreary. So keeping them short and sweet, just little 6 weeks. Only 1 trophy in this league, and that is for the league winner. We'll get a mini Premier League trophy sent over. So yeah, you will get one of those. Just one. Just one. Yep. Oh, you're welcome, my mate. You're welcome, my mate. I enjoy doing live. I've been wanting to do live comms for a while, but obviously hosting leagues and doing post-race comms, you know, yeah. But no, I enjoy this one. I enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it too. So yeah, it's been fun. Nice to see the numbers shoot up this week as well. We only had probably 6 or 7 last week, and it went up to the heights of 12. But a couple of disconnects. Forest didn't get the pay-per-view rights, wasn't allowed to race. So, you know, and then we had the Sunday leagues in, the part-timers. So yeah, what would have been, you know, and then we had Notts County putting in that foul, 3 wide down in towards Lino Row. VAR wasn't around to see it, so yeah. Yes, Silver Fox, yeah. Spurs, I would say, yeah. Watch the dive bombing, yeah. I will. Any incidents, please send them to me with 10 seconds either side within 24 hours, because after 24 hours they get null and void. So yeah, would appreciate that. Anybody have any incidents, send them to me. I will get them looked at and make a steward's inquiry. As obviously Sky Sports have got all the angles. So yeah, VAR only issued 1 penalty to Liverpool, which I've got to say, Liverpool had a second race this evening. It was very good. I really enjoyed his little fight. Put on a stern effort as well, got to be said, in the second race. So yeah, I was very impressed. He was very impressed. So yes, it was very good. If you want to enjoy, if you want to get involved with any more DMK events, please head over to DK10 Sim Community and Gaming page, where all our upcoming leagues are in the events right now, including the LMP Endurance. That is going to replace the Grandmaster Series, as the Grandmaster Series is coming to an end. Next week, well no, this week we've got the Group 4s and the Group 3s, and I am going to crown a Grandmaster champion. 4 leagues, 1 Grandmaster. So yeah, it's been fantastic. And if you want to see the leagues, I've actually produced 3 champions in 2 leagues, because there's a tie. We had a tie in the team event that I put together in the Grandmasters, the VGT team event, and that went the way of Mr. Cutler 182 and Offskis, both equaling out on points, taking the top spot in that league. So yeah, we had a joint first place. So, and Aldo won the mini rumbles. He won the VGT mini league. But yeah, all your points from the mini league, all your points from the team event, all your points from the group 4, all your points from the group 3 get added up into a big table in the Grandmasters, and then you win at the end. So yeah, 4 leagues, 1 Grandmaster table. It is on the DK10 Sim Community Gaming page. It is awkward to explain, but head over there, check it out, because we are running again. January the 5th is the Italian Stallion League, the 2nd series of the Grandmaster. And I've got big things for that. Big things for that. I've got plenty of time to sort it out. It's January the 5th. So yeah, tomorrow night we are heading to Suzuka East for the Team Endurance. That's commentated on by Dark Smoker, the legend himself. And it will be POV'd by D.90. Check him out on Facebook for his POV. Get involved in the chat. Say hello as you do. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the stream, please hit that like and subscribe for me if you haven't already. I've been DK10. This has been the Premier League. Peace.